Earlier this week, I sat down with Lance Armstrong at his home in Aspen for his first U.S. interview since Oprah Winfrey 6 years ago. He's in the process of starting a new investment fund focused on sports and nutrition. We discussed a lot of things, including a lawsuit he settled with the U.S. government in April. He was originally sued for $100 million and settled for just $5 million. I asked him whether he thought he got off easy.
I didn't think I got off scot-free because the settlement with them for $5 was probably the 10th settlement. You know, there were all of these cases, and the team, unbeknownst to me, had insured most of my pay, most of my bonuses. I knew about one of the insurance companies, but then they just started coming in. I was like, "Who are you?" So net, I mean, when you this is going to shock you, but you know, once you total up all of it, so loss of guaranteed income, legal fees and settlements, it came to $111 million. So, you know, I didn't feel like I got off easy.
What most of the public doesn't know about Armstrong is that he has made tens of millions of dollars in an investment with Uber. And it all started with a meeting with venture capitalist Chris Sacca.
When I met Chris Sacca, I believe he was at either Google or Twitter. And, you know, Sacca's personality, larger than life, and we were having fun, and we kept in touch. And then some years later, probably around 08 or 09, he left to start his own venture capital fund called Lowercase Capital. And he called me and said, "Looking for investors, would you invest?" And I'm thinking to myself, this guy has a huge personality, but he's also very smart, very well connected. Why not? So I invested in Chris Sacca. I didn't even know that he did Uber. I thought he was buying up a bunch of Twitter shares from employees or former employees, and the biggest investment in Lowercase Fund 1 was Uber. How much? At a valuation of $3.7 million.
How much money did you give him?
$100,000.
How much is that? It's $100,000 worth today.
It's a lot more.
What are we talking? Ballpark?
No, I mean it's too good to be true.
10, 20, 30, 40, $50 million?
It's one of those. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's saved our family.
So today, how much do you follow the travails or success, depending on the day, of Uber?
Very closely. very, very closely.
Do you know Travis Kalanick?
A little bit. Actually, Chris Sacca brought him to one of the tours.
What did you think when he was ousted?
God. It's easy to say because in hindsight, I think Dara has done a great job, and you know, with what they're poised to do is pretty impressive. I can't like that, right? I mean, I was that guy. That's Travis and Uber is Lance and Livestrong. Right? Is there not some hybrid solution here? You're out of control, timeout. But again, in hindsight, they haven't missed a beat, and so I actually worry about Travis. I mean, I'll email him sometimes, you know, because he'll say things. I'm like, dude, I've seen this movie. It's got a real shitty ending, and so of course his ending has a lot of zeros on it. But no, you can't question their decision now.
But you saw yourself in him.
Yes, in the sense that he was, and I get it, man. I get that this is your baby, and you want to fight for it, and you want to protect it, and you will do anything, say anything, do anything, go anywhere, confront anybody. And in this day and age, you can't, in 2018, you can't.